I don't know. I think they should have just put Sidious back in this one. You know?
Cloned him.
Yeah, exactly. They
Just
did it in the
cloned
books, do
Sidious.
it in the movies. Come on. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, that was stupid, but...
So we just got back from Star Wars Episode 7, Force Awakens.
Yeah, and my brain has had trouble processing how good this movie was.
Well, obviously we need to see this like 20 more times. But this is just our first impressions, spoiler-free.
Yes, this will be...
Right now, we're going to say that.
Essentially, if it's in the trailer, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, we will talk about it if it's in the trailer or if it's, you know...
Or something that's like...
Very general thoughts.
Nothing. Yeah, basically.
Nothing spoiler-related.
Completely understand if you still want to wait.
But if you've seen the movie and you want to hear our thoughts, first of all, see this movie. Don't look at spoilers. See the movie first.
Yes.
There are some big spoilers.
There's huge spoilers. So, my suggestion is...
See it as soon as you can.
See it as soon as you can. Avoid most of the internet.
Yes.
And hope to God none of your friends are jerks.
Hope to God Almighty that, yes, nobody is going to spoil this. So...
Let's see. Initial thoughts out of the game. I really like this movie. I think we are in agreement on that.
I really liked it too. Yeah.
Thank you, Disney. Good job. Good job, JJ. Good job. I think this has proven, you know, because they needed to make sure this one worked to prove that the deal with Lucasfilm was worth it.
Yeah.
It is. They're going to get their money back. Guaranteed.
Well, yeah, I think that was guaranteed either way, but...
True.
Here we definitely see that they still had respect for the franchise and for the fans too.
Absolutely.
And we'll get into that more.
Yeah. But let's see. First things we want to talk about. Let's talk about the new characters.
Yes.
So we get Rey, the girl in the trailer. For those who don't know their names.
Daisy Ridley.
Daisy Ridley. I really like her. She's a great character. Daisy Ridley's a good actress in this movie. She's new too. Has she been in anything? I didn't really look any of these people up before.
She's been in a few things. I haven't seen her in much. But
she's definitely really good. And this new character, I love the setup of this character and of Jakku, the planet they're on.
Which is kind of like Tatooine too.
It is. Everyone said it. It's true. Yes, because it's the same planet, but it's also different enough where it's not like, oh, you're just copying and pasting
Like if they literally changed the words to Tatooine.
It may as well have.
Tatooine to anybody who was watching it. But you know what? That's fine. New planet, sure. Yeah, I like Rey a lot. I think she having a female lead in a Star Wars movie is welcome. It's been a very male-dominated franchise, although, you know, with strong female characters. But it's finally, after the prequels, I like seeing it. I like having the female lead. It adds a lot.
Well, one strong female character, but I don't want to dig up that old
strong
Padme.
Female.
Yeah, Leia. That's the only strong one.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
The only strong one. But anyway.
That's what I'm saying. You know, it has had strong female supporting characters, but having a main character
is
nice.
Okay, anyway.
Finn. I like Finn a lot.
Yes.
First of all, you know, the idea of the Stormtroopers changed. It's not just clones anymore.
No, thankfully.
Although people knew this from the casting of John Boyd, I guess, so.
Yeah. People also assume that from the original trilogy, too, so I don't even know when the clones ended. But anyway, I really like him, too. I agree. His character has a really nice arc in this movie. Obviously, I won't go into it, because spoiler, duh. But it's very well done. Mm-hmm. And I really got into that character, seeing it develop. Same with Rey. Yeah, that was the most important thing. To make sure that not just the new fans, but the older fans would accept these new characters.
I think what really works with Finn is his chemistry with Rey. They have excellent chemistry in this movie, which is good because that's setting up a very good relationship we're going to see over the course of these 3 films.
Yeah.
Definitely want to see that developed more. I definitely see how they start to care about each other. You know, it's cool how they meet up. You know, and how they just join forces because he basically tells a little bit of a fib, and ends up on this huge mission, kind of like in the Luke Skywalker type way. You know what I mean? Scoop it up into something that is a lot bigger than he could have surmised.
Yeah. It really is.
Yeah, same with Rey. Obviously, they're both kind of in that boat.
Yeah, it was very reminiscent of it.
Yeah.
And then we do get. We can talk about Han Solo being in this because we
Han is
know
in this.
Han
Yeah.
and Chewie.
Yes, a lot of the cast did return. Like 3PO, R2, Leia,
and
Han, and Luke are all back.
Yes, Luke's involved.
Yes, that's all we're gonna say.
That's all we can say. But
that makes it sound like it's like really like.
We don't want to say anything. Let's just put it that way.
We're just leaving it out.
We're
not
leaving
like
it out.
Implying something. We're just leaving it out.
Yeah.
So, first of all, Han makes this movie work so well for me because we get our new characters, but it needs to feel like Star Wars. We need that Star Wars.
It needs to feel like they're being invited into the world.
Yeah.
Like into the fan base of fandom.
Like the line when he says, "It's true, all of it." All these
I love
fairy
that
tales.
line.
It's really cool because that's what Han Solo is now introducing us in the world, just as much as Han was introduced into the world by Obi-Wan. Yeah. It's kind of cool how that worked.
He literally basically, repeats in a twisted way because he knows it's true.
Yeah.
What he says in the original movie, all hocus pocus and
hokey
magic,
religions
and oh my God, I can't remember this line right now. Sorry. Go ahead.
You just messed me up because I was about to
hokey
say
religions and.
Okay. Anyway,
you know what the line is.
Apparently we don't. But
God. We're not Star Wars fans. Damn it.
Anyway. No, but they really worked. I liked that. We still have the duo Han and Chewie, and they work really well together. And a lot of laughs in this movie too. It has that J.J. Abrams sense of humor. Which is important because it's a Star Wars movie. It needs to have the sense of little excitement and laughter throughout the whole thing, and it works really well.
Yeah.
And it's still able to be foreboding and dark and make you feel things.
Yeah, like you have a new droid, BB-8, which
BB-8 is
lives
awesome.
up to the hype.
I'm gonna go buy that toy
of
BB-8 right away.
Me too. Oh my gosh.
And the coolest thing is it's totally practical and it works. So the actors.
A lot of this stuff is practical.
Yeah, the actors are responding to this droid, which is what makes it so works so well. And God, the droid's adorable. Yeah,
it really is. Then let's also talk briefly, as much as we can, about Kylo Ren, our villain.
Yeah, we'll talk more about the spoiler video,
right?
Because it's really hard to talk about him without talking about the spoiler video.
But I will say he's a very good villain.
Here, let me clear this up because I think this is important for going into it. This is not Darth Vader. This is
not
new,
repeating
different villain.
Yeah.
And I think that's important to have something feeling different than Vader. Yeah. So I'm just going to say that. That's all I'm going to say because I really want to talk about it, but spoilers.
Yeah. If you've seen the movie, just go to our spoiler video. We'll talk about it. But anyway.
Yeah. But some characters in the original cast definitely have more of a backseat. But it's okay because, we need to focus a lot on our new characters. Yeah. And this isn't a story that's about the old cast. This is...
No.
The old cast is still involved. And actually, they were involved more than I originally thought they would be, which is I liked because I didn't want them to just be cameos.
No. If you've seen Creed that came out a month ago, it's kind of like that. Maybe not quite for as many characters. It's some characters, certainly not. But like, say, Han being involved, it's kind of like Rocky in Creed.
Yeah,
it's like that level.
It's like they're supporting cast members and they're definitely a part of the story, but our focus is obviously on our new characters Rey and Finn. Now I want to talk about Poe Dameron a little bit. I think that he is that kind of roguish kind of Han Solo type character, Well,
for what we know of him, we don't know a lot, and I think that's safe to say.
Well, yeah, I'll tell you, he's not in this movie as much as the other two. So he's not as developed as the other two are. But obviously he's been set up to continue, so...
Yes. There are sequels.
There are sequels. Yeah, so these characters, I definitely want to see where they go from this movie forward. But I think they have solid setups, you know what I mean? For sure.
Absolutely.
So...
Yeah, I want to... let's talk about the technicals, because we can obviously talk about those. I loved that they are using practicals.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially after the prequels, which was 90% CGI, and that's being nice.
No, it definitely gives a nice feel to it, you know?
It feels like old school Star Wars.
Yeah.
But they still do really cool stuff with the camera. Obviously, they did use computers with this. They were able to do a lot of stuff with the camera. Like the Falcon flying through the ships on Jakku.
Let me say this. This is a very different looking Star Wars film than what you're used to.
Think J.J. Abrams' Star Trek, in a sense.
Yeah, kind of like that, you know, but it does have its own visual style, but, you know, it's not as locked down on tripods like the Lucas films were. You know, that, like, I was joking to Sean when we were watching Return of the Jedi, there was a handheld shot stuck out like a sword thumb. We're like, what is this handheld shot doing?
There is.
Because, you know, the movie is quite locked down. This one, the camera's moving, sweeping all over the place, you know, moving with the fighters. The editing is quick, and I did want to point that out, that I wish a couple more of the shots were maybe just let to play out a little bit longer.
I didn't think it was too quick. I would disagree with that a little bit. I think it was
okay, well, I would point out certain aspects of, like, you know, I want to see the ships, like, you know, soaring through and shooting each other, but I kind of wish that there was a little bit more freedom just to let that shot play out. There's a lot of editing.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
So, Alright. I just don't want, you know, people to think, oh, quick cuts. Oh, no, you know, Michael Bay or something.
This is a small thing. I just wanted to point out what my thoughts are. Keep unplugging that. Hold on a sec. Sorry. No, I just want to point out what my thoughts are. Just, you know, without spoilers, which is hard.
John Williams' music,
Williams is back.
Liked it a lot. Now, it's kind of two things. I love the cues from all the older music. The older music, I was just, you know, I was fanboying, let's be honest there. I was just giddy in my seat, just like smiling.
I was going to cheer at the Star Wars theme play.
I decided.
And nobody else did.
I was going to do it too. We should have just done it. Screw it.
Yeah, because when I went to the Dark Knight Rises premiere, one of my favorite things was everybody was cheering.
Same with Avengers. Okay, this is Star Wars, guys. You can liven up a little bit.
I don't know. The whole group we were with was part of the issue, too. I
didn't know we went to see this in a freaking monastery, but apparently
I wanted to whip it up. But, you know, I had a huge smile on my face either way. Okay, I'm going to give one spoiler away, because this is important, and I wish I knew this. There is no Disney Castle logo before the movie.
That's fine.
Thank God!
Yeah, I didn't know how they were going to do that, because obviously, you know, they can't exactly use 20th Century Fox for obvious reasons.
They just don't have it. That's it.
I was fine with that. I was theorizing that Williams was going to write new music for it, so that they could do the castle. Or it was going to be like Marvel, because Marvel doesn't have the castle either. And it's just like Marvel, right?
Yeah, it's just like Marvel.
Which is great. I'm fine with that. Star Wars Lucasfilm, that's fine.
Spoilers, oh my God! The Disney logo isn't in it. You've ruined the movie for me!
Oh God, I've never seen this movie now.
I'm so terrible. I'm sorry, guys. If that ruined the movie for you...
Tons of people that's committed suicide because they ruined the movie for
Disney Castle. They were so looking forward to, like, the starfighters flying over the Disney Castle.
Okay, now you say like that. That could have been cool. If they'd done that, I wouldn't have been pissed, actually.
They're looking forward to that. No, I just shattered their hopes and dreams. No,
but anyway.
No, but continuing on. I agree with you. Williams does a very good job here.
The new music, I'm going to see it a few more times.
I feel like the theater I was showing it at wasn't as expansive in the sound department as I thought. They probably turned it down due to like noise complaints, because the decibel levels can be extremely high in movie theaters. But I kind of wanted that booming sound.
Well, I want to see it in IMAX.
Yeah, I know. We're going to go see it in IMAX.
We couldn't get tickets because IMAX decided to crash.
Which is, one thing I noticed at a couple moments, and this is just what I noticed at this one showing in this one theater. Could be very subjective, based on that. But a couple of the sound elements were a little muted to make room for the characters talking or anything. And it distracted me at a couple of moments because we know what these sounds are like. And in the prequels, Ben Burtt was very overt with his sound design, very loud. And
I didn't actually look. Did Ben Burtt come back for this, or is it someone else?
I believe he came back for this. Yeah, I'm pretty
sure.
I
didn't see his name. I couldn't remember if he came back. I was looking for his name.
His sounds are definitely back.
Okay.
But that would be my one thing, of the non-spoiler things I can talk about. a couple of the sound elements were a little muted, and yeah, that's all I can really say. You know, just
no going into detail, but the lightsaber fight, good job. That's all I'll say
the
about
lightsaber was good. Yeah, we can't talk anything about it, but we can just say that it was good. I really liked how they used the Force in new ways too. The Force is as cool as it's ever been in this movie, and thank God it's called The Force Awakens because it lives up to that.
The Force does awaken in this movie, yes.
There's some cool stuff, and I will talk about in the spoiler video.
Yeah, I know. It's so...
But Kylo Ren is a badass in this.
Oh yeah.
Look what he does.
Yeah, Yep, I love the villain. Mm-hmm. I hate him too, but that's
There's a lot of villains. There's Captain Phasma. There's Andy Serkis. Basically.
Yes.
Supreme Leader Snoke is his name, and there is the Imperial Leader guy who I can never remember.
I couldn't remember it either. I'm sure I will eventually remember it.
Yeah, and then there's Kylo Ren, of course. So all four of these are competing for screen time, and that's what the other thing I was like, I wish we saw a little more of a couple of the other villains, but we have 2 other movies. It's fine. You know, I'll leave them time to develop them.
That's fine. I mean, I think of the first Star Wars movie. We didn't need to know everything about Vader in that one.
Yeah, but you know, if you're gonna introduce all these cool villains, I want to see more of them. You know what
absolutely.
I mean?
Leave it parade and
I really want to just go to Walmart right now and buy one of the Force Awakens Lego sets.
I really do.
Because I've been seeing them, and I'm like, I want those so badly.
I want some action figures.
Oh yeah, so okay, we can talk about this. The X-wings, they're a little redesigned, but they actually look pretty cool.
Yeah,
I like the Resistance.
Same with the TIE Fighters.
I like the Resistance paint jobs on them. They kind of look cool, and they're a little reworked in terms of like their design. Yeah. But it's not like this movie doesn't have any new stuff too. There's a little bit. Yeah. I would have liked a little more because I like new ship designs, and that's kind of like what I get excited about. But there is Kylo Ren's shuttle, which is cool. I like the big wings it has, you know, and they fold up really slow.
It's reminiscent of Shuttle Tydirium, but it's not at all the same thing.
Well, yeah, the Imperial shuttle from the originals, and the Emperor's shuttle from Sith. Yeah, it's very kind of like evolutionary of that. Yeah, so I don't know if we can talk about a lot more without. I
can't think of a lot. I think
because we really do agree on most things, and I'll get into. Okay, let me say this: this movie is not perfect. This movie had a couple issues that I have already identified because I was like, I promised myself I'm not going to just be like, oh, it's Star Wars, so it's great. I'm going to watch this as a movie, and as any other movie, point out things that I think were. A little less good than the others. So I will point those out in my spoiler video. But let me say that the good far out transcends what I liked less in here. So should we end on where you would rank this?
Yeah, let's rank it. I can't rate it right now. I gotta think about that.
But so early primary, like, God, I can't talk. Like preliminary thoughts on
my ranking.
This is not concrete, but
third favorite. Because it's hard to beat 2 movies that are in my top 10.
You should really sum up your ranking.
Okay, fine. From bottom to top, why not? Phantom Menace. I know. Attack of the Clones. Come on. Revenge of the Sith. Then we have Return of the Jedi. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Force Awakens. New Hope. Empire.
Yeah, for me, a little bit different. Attack of the Clones is the worst. Then we have Phantom Menace. Still no surprises, probably. Then Return of the Jedi. Not a bad film. Definitely a huge space between those two. Let me point that out.
Okay.
Jedi is good.
Yeah, same with Revenge and Phantom Menace. Or Attack of the Clones.
Yeah.
Just so you know.
And then I would say Revenge of the Sith, The Force Awakens, Empire, and then A New Hope. For me. But I think that I can, without any doubt, say that this has distanced itself from the prequels. It's its own new thing. Yeah. It felt fresh. It felt original. It felt like J.J. really understood what Star Wars was.
He understood what the fans like. He understood why Star Wars is good.
It's not like it was all fan service, though.
No, absolutely not. I think we can at least mention that without saying why it's not. This is not... the prequel to fan service.
It's not pandering.
Where, all of a sudden Anakin is making C-3PO or some crap.
That's
nothing silly happens.
And the fact that Boba Fett is in the prequels. That's pandering.
There's no weird pandering that makes sense. Anytime there's a callback, it makes perfect sense, and it's fine.
But I really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed this too. I'm not going to give it a rating right now. Watch my review. You know, I call it a discussion
Probably after
review.
you see it one more time.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it one more time before I actually give a concrete review.
Yeah.
These are just my preliminary thoughts after just seeing it the first time.
Yeah, this will be the first of 4 of our videos, because then there'll be a spoiler discussion, then you're going to do a spoiler-free and spoiler-filled review.
Yeah, because I feel like I still need to talk about it enough.
Yeah.
And see it at least one more time before I give a rating.
But I absolutely recommended this movie, even if you're not a Star Wars fan.
Oh,
I think you'll have
if
a
you're
good
a
time.
casual one or just like, it's okay, see it.
I would watch the original trilogy, though, before.
Make sure you've seen that. Yeah, if you haven't seen that.
Won't resonate with you as much, especially with the original cast, obviously, unless you've seen those.
Yeah. You don't have to see the prequels, though.
Oh, no.
And that's not even spoiling anything. JJ said that straight up.
Yeah.
You don't have to see the prequels.
The prequels aren't really present here at all.
They don't. Yeah.
They mention the Sith. That's all they do.
Yeah.
So
they mention a clone army. They do have a lot.
4 mentioned the clones army.
That's true. 4 did too. You're right. Never mind.
The only thing that I can really think is the Sith. That was the only reference.
They said the word Sith.
Even though that is in the original script for A New Hope. So
whatever. It's fine.
But definitely check it out. We had a blast.
Really good.
Not just because we're huge Star Wars fans, but because it's a fun movie.
You know, and I think both of us are trying not to be biased. We're going to do our best.
Yeah.
Not to say, oh, it's Star Wars, so it's perfect. Oh my God.
No, I definitely don't want to mislead people. The funny thing is, because I want to say this before the video ends. Me and Sean watched a video from Red Letter Media, who is saying like they just saw the movie and then they're like, so when's episode 8 coming out? And I'm like, that's like was my thought when the credits started rolling. I'm like, where's episode 8? I want to see this.
Yeah.
How long is it?
Kind of, I mean, I don't know.
The clock?
I don't know if they'd actually seen it because it was kind of a joke.
No, they didn't, but they were making a joke. But it was just true for me.
True.
I started setting my watch and I'm like, hey, when's it coming out?
A year and a half.
Ryan Johnson, let's get to it.
Come on, Ryan Johnson. But anyway, to wrap this up, we recommend this movie. Check it out. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out his channel.
YouTube.com/Rotoshane.
Yep.
See this movie. And then come back and watch our spoilers.
See this movie. Avoid spoilers as much as possible.
Until you've seen it. Then you can watch our spoilers.
Yes. But may the Force be with you.